We could all use a little advice from those older and wiser than us from time to time, right? I know I could. All right, well, that's how Superman star Henry Cavill feels. He recently said that he uses life advice every day from an 80-year-old man to keep himself grounded and to keep things in perspective. So that got us thinking, whose advice has really shaped who we are? So we thought we'd bring together this fabulous Real Talk round table, egg-shaped table, yes, with Kara Kinnear, Chesley McNeil.
How you doing?
And the one and only Nisa Green is back.
Hey.
Hello.
Good to be here.
It's fun.
Fun.
Yes.
Fun.
Okay, so the Justice League star reveals he keeps a note of 50 different quotes detailing the keys to lifelong happiness. And basically, he's been turning to those messages on a daily basis to lift up his mood, give him some inspiration. What do you guys think? I think that's incredible. I try to do that.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, he's super dreamy.
Well, there's that.
Superman.
There's that, yeah.
I think that's great for motivational reasons, but I also, like, the advice that I remember the most are, like, the ones where people are just keeping it real with me, you know?
Yes.
Not so much, like, reach for the stars, like, okay. But, like,
What's wrong with reaching for the stars?
It's very vague.
It's very vague.
At least keeps your head looking up. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
At
The
least.
ones that were like, you know, keep an eye out.
Yeah, almost in those real life moments where perhaps you're going down a path that you shouldn't, or maybe you didn't know if what was going to be the best path for you, and then somebody kind of drops some knowledge. I feel like in those pivotal moments, sometimes that's where I've gotten some really good advice. So, I mean, are you the type, Chesley, that has like the Post-it notes on the mirror, or something like a reminder in a notebook?
No.
I find that so hard to believe.
No, I don't.
Because it's so inspirational to all of us.
I may have heard a quote or two and may have stuck it up there, but somehow it drops and then you forget about it. But those things that my grandparents and my mother have told me, they tend to have told me over
and over.
And so when times come, you kind of remember that quote, and it kind of just, it's almost like,
it's all, yes.
you know, and you just,
it's automatic.
It's automatic.
And that's the point.
But you know when it's good.
Yeah.
When somebody tells you something, you're like, I'm going to keep that. And you try to keep that saying, and then you pass it on.
Yeah.
You know?
Nisa, what about you?
Oh, you know me with my vision boards and sticky notes. They're everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do. We've had somebody on the show who is teaching us how to do a proper vision board.
Right.
And let me tell you, her vision board came to fruition. So there's something to be
art
said
to it, and it works
for putting it out there. Yeah. And I mean, I feel like I'm a sponge. I mean, I always like to get advice. Well, and sometimes you have to be careful who you're getting it from.
Right.
But I love to, you know, if I am searching for answers and go to someone who is older or wiser, who's been there, done that, I think it's, you know, I want to learn from their experience.
Yeah, my mom told me, talking about things over and over again, if we were out somewhere and somebody would come up and say hi to us and they'd say, oh, you know, what you often do to little girls, say, oh, you're so pretty. They would always say that to me. And my mom would go, pretty is as pretty does, which would always make me feel very uncomfortable. But I understand what she's saying, you know, like you got to do something, but pretty just ain't, it's not all it's cracked up to be. You got to do something about it.
Can I just enjoy the compliment,
Mom? Exactly.
Like, Mom, for a minute. Yeah, you're like,
nice.
Go ahead, continue. Your mom, never mind. But that is
stuff like that.
And because that was like deep, and at the moment when we're children, we don't get it.
She was hardcore.
She was hardcore. One of the reasons why I love her. Okay, Chesley, what's something that your grandparents told you or your parents that really sticks out?
Oh man, let's see. Things about like lying. You know, you can't trust a liar.
Say that again.
Well, yeah. Your word is your bond. You know, that kind of thing. You know, so always speak the truth. Don't speak. Well, we couldn't speak unless being spoken to. You don't stare anybody in the eye.
Gosh, those were
if you don't know, I go
back.
Well, yeah, and that's a time before because now kids have kind of a say. Where when we were growing up, you didn't
have a say.
In fact, you were not even in the room.
That's right.
Yes.
When grown folks were talking.
You just couldn't even be in the room.
You know what? This is a round table for another day.
Oh,
Just
man,
like how
yeah,
well, we kind of always touch upon it, but how
you couldn't even drink coffee back then. That was an adult drink.
Yes.
You couldn't do that. Kids now just throwing back coffee.
Drink coffee?
I didn't mean to make you go in the Wayback Machine, but that's the way it was. That's the way, you know.
Listen, according to my mother, when you know, certain girlfriend of the girls' friends come over and they're going into the fridge or the pantry, my mom's like, Are you good with this?
Exactly.
Are you good with this?
Exactly.
And I'm like, well, but so we've kind of, but you know, we've we've come, I think, a long way.
It's different.
And not for better, necessarily.
Right.
Nisa, we could throw out some good one-liners or something that really stuck with you.
My mom used to always do the whole "to thine own self be true," and I never, ever got it until I was older. I never got it back then. To thine own what?
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, and it's not the easiest thing to do.
Right.
But to thine own self be true.
That's good.
Yeah. Don't go around lying to yourself.
Right, you're right.
Yes.
And so many people
Lie to
do.
yourself.
So many people do. There's somebody looking in the mirror right now, a size 12, and they see a 2.
Yeah, well,
for you.
Always.
well, yeah, hey, that's I like that.
It's not a magic mirror. It's to thine own self be true.
But then I like that they're like, I don't care what size I am. I feel good about myself. You can take that however. I'm going to take it.
You can take it a couple of different ways if you want to live in the world of delusion, but okay.
No, I love that.
That is a good one, right?
Because you can't be, I really think, in the kind of relationships you want, the kind of job you want, until you really know who you are and you are really
and own it.
And own it.
And own it.
And
That's
really
right.
okay with who
That's
you
right.
are.
Another thing my mom said that I loved was she would always say, especially in this business, like you can't control what other people are looking for.
Yes.
So otherwise, like you know, don't let what somebody else wants dictate how you feel about yourself, because it essentially has nothing to do with you.
Right.
This is why I love doing this segment. It's like therapy for me.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
good.
And my mom has so many, had so many great like one-liners, and also just led a life of example, by example in her actions. I think, I wear my heart on my sleeve, which I think can be a bad thing a lot of times. And I think of what my mom went through now with going through the divorce with my dad, and my her husband being an alcoholic, and she never showed emotions, never let people see her sweat. She never called in sick. She was having a bad day because she was worried about him, honey. She still was teaching those kids. And I mean, it's not just in the words, but also the example, of just being such an exemplary person and human being that like I'm too reactionary, so I look to that. Like, you're having a bad day, suck it up. Gotta be on here and brighten people's day. Like,
you're right.
Right?
You're right.
That's a different time.
It's a different. It was a different time,
and
you didn't throw your whole heart out on social media, and people didn't know your business.
Exactly. Exactly.
Violet is no Kanye.
Exactly.
Violet is no Kanye.
He needs a hug.
Yeah.
He does.
But I just, one of the things she always, talked about taking deep breaths, which I never do. But just, and also reminding me that if I was in, let's say I was having a disagreement or something, like, it's not always about you. So stop taking it so personally, because you never know what the other person's going through. Sometimes, we need to dig a little bit deeper and find out, why somebody might have lashed out or why this is going down. It's not all about you.
Right.
So.
It's not. What my mom always said was, you're going to have lots of boyfriends. But that is so funny,
She told you
right?
that?
Yeah. When you'd be heartbroken, she's like, I'm like,
Mama
that's a
say
weird
that
thing.
at some
You're gonna
point.
have lots of boyfriends. Now, I don't have
You're
any
gonna
daughters.
have lots of boyfriends?
I don't have any
Okay.
daughters, but I don't
Sounds
imagine that
fun.
would come out of my mouth. I don't imagine I would say that.
Well, let me just
You're
say.
gonna have lots of boyfriends.
Well,
This
if she
doesn't even sound
if she brings
She
the
want you to
wrong
get
one
heartbroken.
home and you're trying to get rid of him, you may use that. Hey, you know what?
You're gonna
get over
there's
this.
gonna
Got
be
plenty more.
See?
Other
Plenty
fish
more.
in the
That's
sea.
it. You tried it. It's over.
Yeah, right.
That's how I think. That's how I would be saying it.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's a good
You know,
one.
lots of boyfriends.
And
I
just
live here with your dad,
be
and that's it.
open-minded.
Really?
I don't know
Chesley?
that and I have 3 boys, so the Lord knew what He was doing
Yeah.
when He gave me boys.
So,
I
but
don't-
you never had like a manly talk with your boys, like, hey, go out there and conquer the world, meaning.
No, I did say to them that if I had me as a father and I was them, I'd be the Mac of the year.
See?
If I had me as a father,
Yeah.
oh man,
Really?
yeah, oh absolutely,
Really?
I'd be like, you know who my dad is? That'd be my opening line right there. That would be my opening line.
And you don't think they are using that line already?
No,
You don't think your boys are using that already?
No, again, it was a different time. They're growing up in a different age, the social media thing. I mean, I think they communicate with thumbs. They don't talk to each other.
Right.
Not alone looking in the eye. It's a lost art.
That is true.
Macking
That is true.
is a lost art.
Macking is
Like-
a Macking and Courtney.
Yeah, right.
Macking and Courtney.
Lost art.
Let me tell
Lost
you,
art.
that looking in, and I will.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love that. Sing it. Let's go.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So, wow, we took a little bit of a sidetrack talking about Chesley's
It's a
conquest as a young gentleman.
Just saying,
He's
you know, I didn't have
tell you
me.
what the weather's gonna be like.
I didn't have
outside.
me when I was young, and so I'm just reflecting. You know, if I had me,
If you had
Yeah.
you.
I'd be a little bit more strong in the game. You know, I think.
Yeah,
if
and
I
that's
had
why I
me.
think his sons right now are like, you want to see my thunder truck? I'm sure they are.
They don't have one. I wish they did have a thunder truck. They need a thunder truck.
Oh my God. Why do I feel like it's really getting warm in here? Anyway,
That's
all right. Any advice that you feel like if somebody's, let's make a relationship, down in the dumps, like anything that's your go-to, somebody's needing you, they're talking to you.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Yeah, this is gonna be good.
Kara, what would your mom
Gosh.
say?
Well, she would have
There's
said.
plenty of guys out there.
You're gonna have lots of boyfriends.
And lots of boyfriends.
I tell you, I mean, I don't know. I think that we should just listen to people a little bit more and maybe not be so quick with the advice and just listen to them. But however, if somebody tells you something that's your senior, you should definitely also take that to heart, right?
Yes.
I like the fact of like keeping a notebook of things that really made an impact on you that you could go back to and kind of use to inspire you.
I like you said.
Listen.
Let's shut it up and
Yeah.
listen more. Yes. Oh, Chesley, one word. We got to wrap.
One word. For relationships, one?
Yes.
Forgiveness. You know, my word is forgiveness.
I love it.
You got to be
Yes.
forgiving. You know,
Well,
gotta be forgiving.
really?
Yes.
Yes, Nisa,
Yes.
you do.
For it to work.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to forgive.
What about you?
Thunder truck.
Skip what Chesley said.
Skip what Chesley said.
And break up.
keep it
just
moving.
break up.
How about communication? What's your word? What's your advice to others, or some of the best advice that you have received? We want to hear about it. Send it to us on Facebook.